It is said that every flower tells a story. The red rose tells of love. The white rose tells of innocence. The yellow rose whispers of friendship. But what about the black rose? A flower that should not exist, yet somehow does. A flower that nature itself seems to hide in shadow. Not crimson, not ivory, but the color of permanence, mystery, and destiny. The black rose has fascinated poets, artists, and dreamers for centuries. But why is it black? And what does it truly mean when beauty blooms in shadow? Hey everyone! Welcome back to Eclipse Black. On this channel, we ask one question: what if the world was black? From monuments to myths, from science to sport, we reimagine how the most powerful color of all could transform our reality. And today, we turn not to stone or steel, but to a flower, a rose unlike any other. The black rose. History and biology first. The truth. In nature, there is no such thing as a perfectly black rose. Every so-called black rose is, in reality, a deep crimson, purple, or maroon, so dark that the human eye perceives it as black. The pigment responsible, anthocyanin, cannot create pure black in petals. But there is one place on Earth where roses come closest: Halfeti, a small town in Turkey. Here, the unique combination of soil and groundwater chemistry allows roses to bloom in such a deep, velvety shade of crimson that they appear almost jet black. They are rare, fragile, and breathtaking. Halfeti's roses are harvested in small numbers and have become a symbol of mystery in themselves. Flowers that belong to no other land, as if rooted in secrets only the earth knows. But biology only explains the appearance. The meaning of black roses comes not from science, but from culture, poetry, and imagination. Symbolism and culture. Across history, roses have been the language of emotions. A single rose can confess love, a bouquet can mourn a loss. But when roses turn black, their language changes. In Western literature, the black rose has long symbolized death, mourning, or tragic love. In Victorian culture, gifting a black rose was not a declaration of passion, but a farewell, the end of something once alive. In myth and legend, black roses are associated with rebirth, mystery, and immortality. They appear in Gothic poetry as flowers that bloom in the underworld, kissed by shadow instead of sunlight. To some, they symbolize vengeance, a beauty sharpened into warning. To others, they represent strength, love that defies even death. Even in modern culture, the black rose thrives as a symbol. In tattoos, fashion, and art, it has become an emblem of power, defiance, and individuality. While red roses are given by the millions on Valentine's Day, a black rose says something far bolder. This love is forever, or it is never. Psychology and emotion colors change how we feel. White flowers make us think of peace. Red flowers stir passion. Yellow flowers feel warm and friendly. But black flowers? They change the room. They silence conversation. They command attention. A black rose does not invite. It intimidates. It makes us question, is this beauty? Or is this warning? Is it a flower of mourning or of immortality? Is it a symbol of despair or of power? Psychologists suggest that when people encounter black roses, they project their own fears and desires onto them. To some, it feels romantic, love beyond life. To others, it feels frightening, love buried in shadow. Either way, the black rose is never neutral. It demands meaning, philosophical reflection. So what does a black rose truly tell us? Perhaps it speaks of the human fascination with shadow. We are drawn to what should not exist, and yet does. We cannot help but see beauty where there is also fear. The black rose reminds us that not all endings are ugly, that even in the color of death, beauty can grow, that permanence itself can bloom. If the red rose is the flame of love, the black rose is its shadow, unyielding, eternal, inevitable. It asks us, do we love only in light, or do we dare to love in darkness as well? Thank you for watching Eclipse Black. If you enjoyed this journey, don't forget to like, comment. Would you admire a black rose or fear it? Subscribe for more bold reimaginings. Because here on Eclipse Black, we ask one question: what if the world was black?